You deserve a strong Democratic candidate. And that's exactly why I am re-entering this race to be the next Democratic governor.
The rumors are now reality. Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley has resurrected his campaign for governor, this time with the endorsement of Governor Tony Evers. Crowley announced his return to the race today, surrounded by supporters in downtown Milwaukee, and Capitol correspondent Meredith Hackler was there. She joins us here in studio. Meredith, why did Crowley say he's getting back into this race?
Well, AJ, Crowley says he was asked by multiple people to get back in. He says he talked to Governor Evers and he was willing to endorse him, ultimately leading to the decision. Governor Tony Evers endorsing David Crowley is unprecedented. The governor historically hasn't made endorsements, but made an endorsement for Crowley as a snub to Mandela Barnes, his former lieutenant governor. Now, the big question is how's he going to compete and how much money does he have on hand? Crowley stated that no one promised him additional funding when getting back in the race, but that he's going to hit the campaign trail and continue fundraising.
We suspended our campaign. We had about $300,000, $315,000 cash on hand, but we're going to continue to fundraise, and we are building the momentum when it comes down to having enough resources to win this election.
Crowley has also earned the support of several other Democrats in the area, including the mayor of Waukesha, the mayor of Sheboygan, and state assembly member and assistant minority leader Kalen Haywood. Here's what he said when I asked him why he is putting his support behind Crowley.
Why Crowley over Mandela Barnes?
Well, I know them both, but I have worked, like I said, I worked with David closely, whether he was in that church as a colleague and now with him now county executive in Milwaukee. David's been a trusted partner. He's an advocate. I think all the candidates are great. I think all the candidates will work hard. All the candidates will be better than Tom Tiffany. But David Crowley is my pick and who I'll be voting for.
What was 4 people left in the race is now back to 5 and more choices for voters, AJ.
Yeah, Meredith, we really haven't seen anything like this in Wisconsin politics, getting out of the race, getting back in, the governor getting involved. Kind of the elephant in the room here. There's a lot of people in this state on the Democratic side who are backing Francesca Hong in this race, and they're upset at the perception that top Democrats are trying to influence this primary. Did people ask Crowley about Francesca Hong today?
Yeah, I actually directly asked him, hey, how do you feel about some people criticizing what you guys are doing, saying that the establishment's kind of putting their thumb on the scale? And he straight up said, who is the establishment? He's like, when you look around Wisconsin, you look at me, I don't look like a lot of people from Wisconsin. So he's focused on his campaign and convincing people that he is the best option.
Meredith Hackler on top of this story. We appreciate it. Capitol correspondent coming here to Milwaukee on a very big news day in Wisconsin politics. Meredith, thank you.
Thank you, AJ.
We are also hearing from the front runners. Crowley is trying to pass an order to secure the Democratic nomination, and that starts with State Representative Hong. The Madison Democrat responded to today's news with a post saying, quote, I welcome David Crowley back to the race, and I look forward to the perspective he'll bring as we each make our case to Wisconsinites over the next 3 weeks. Former Lieutenant Governor Mandela Barnes has a much different tone than Hong. In a statement just before Crowley's event, Barnes said Crowley is, quote, trying to take up the leading establishment Democrat mantle despite never getting above 3% during the year he campaigned for Wisconsin's highest office. State Senator Kelda Roys from Madison still on the campaign trail this weekend. In a statement today, she said in part, quote, I've been traveling Wisconsin, listening to voters and preparing to defeat Tom Tiffany. I'm ready to govern on day one, and I'll never stop fighting for the progressive Wisconsin we deserve.
We need to defeat Tom Tiffany this fall. We need to stand up to Donald Trump. We need to ensure that we are in a position to actually get things done moving forward in Wisconsin. You know, who decides that? Not party insiders, not other people, not even the governor. Who decides that is voters.
And that was Democratic candidate Joel Brennan this morning. The former Evers cabinet official did not mention Crowley by name, but he called out party insiders, accusing them of trying to choose a candidate for voters. As for Republicans, the presumptive GOP candidate for governor, Congressman Tom Tiffany, reacted to Crowley's re-entry on X today. Tiffany said in part, quote, while the other side is consumed by chaos, my focus has always been the people of Wisconsin. And the D.C.-based Republican Governors Association, not mincing words, in a statement this morning, the organization said, quote, "Watching Wisconsin Democrats is like watching a clown car crash into a parked semi-truck." The RGA, which is paying for ads currently highlighting Francesca Hong, went on to say Tiffany will be the clear choice for voters in November. Well, as you just heard, this race for governor is heating up with the primary election nearly 3 weeks away. Stick with us on air and online at CBS58.com for the latest on what has become an ever-changing election season.